LF Metal Cooler is coming, and today we're gonna be taking a look at his kit. Let's get right into it. He does look like he is a he revives twice, which is kind of insane. I'm not sure if it's whatever it's a comeback or something of that matter. I don't know. We'll see in just a second, but yeah, let's get right into it, man. See what this guy we have here. And just as I said that, the first thing, use comeback multiple times to get stronger. Legend Limited Metal Cooler joins the fight. Comeback, okay. What does this comeback entail, though? My strengths, use comeback twice. Comeback twice, holy crap. Even if you're defeated, you can recover 100% of your health using comeback. Not just once, but twice. You even get a permanent boost of damage guard each time, meaning you'll come back to the battle even stronger. So it looks like you're calling it comeback because he technically, quote-unquote, revives twice. But, it doesn't seem like, besides the damage guard, it doesn't seem like he gets any like conditions like, like Turles did, or Frieza, like, Frieza did extra damage, like just hit you for free, and then Turles got a comeback and he took away your vanish and all that good stuff. You already remember Turles. He didn't seem to be doing that. I think the comeback just entails just being able to revive twice. It seems like that's insane though. Unique gauge with a high defensive abilities like take advantage of. Unique gauge is a sustained damage type. Okay, that increases each time you take an enemy's arts attack. When it's full, you get a buff to damage guard and increase your opponent's arts cost. Okay, this is that's pretty much identical to Kaioken Goku. That's interesting. Okay, it's pretty much Kaioken Goku right there. And then special move arts. When unique gauge is full, you nullify element disadvantage when it activates. Okay. When that happens, unique gauge is fully consumed, so build it up again to activate more defensive effects. Use the power metal cooler to gain by merging with a big Getty Star and I don't know how to say that. Getty Star and unleash endless terror to your opponent. Metal cooler. He is purple. Okay, he's purple. That is. I did mention it. That most likely what was going to happen is he's going to be purple, and yeah, he is purple. I think the biggest thing here too is he is Sagas from the movies. So if they do a Sagas from the movies campaign, he's very much going to be be slayed onto those teams. And oh yeah, also there's a Zenkai for Red LF Cooler, Final Form Cooler. So yeah, he can also be on movies too. We both qualify for the same thing. Okay, you bust Linja Evil. The first Z ability, then powerful opponent. Okay, so you bust Linja Evil, powerful opponent in movies. Okay. Oops. Okay. Strike attack. It has armor, so when charging off here, okay, it has blast armor. Blast is regular. Special move. When the unique gauge is full, notify element is for manage. We saw that. And penetrate damage guard. Hold on, I didn't see that. And penetrate damage guard. So does it just ignores damage guard? That's actually kind of crazy if it does that. I'm not gonna lie. Massive damage pierce. Okay. Activation special move damage plus 30%. Also, when unique gauge is full, damage guard penetration plus 30%. Nullify elements disadvantage. On hits, enemy Dragon Balls -1. That's gonna be annoying. Activates twice. Inflict enemy with heavy bleed. Blast armor when charging forward. Okay. Green card. You can nullify opponent's strike arts and more. When you do, you recover 100% of your vanishing gauge. So it's a counter, right? Just a strike counter, right? Okay, on activation, draw up to 4 cards if your hand is 3 or fewer. They've been doing that a lot lately with the characters. If you haven't known, I haven't done it again. They've been doing that a lot lately with the characters. It's kind of interesting. Just like you get a full hand after certain conditions. It's not a bad thing by no means, but like that's kind of the same as like everything else. And health plus 10%, vanishing gauge plus 100%. If you activate twice, 2 enemy strikes, special and special move arts. Cancel enemy attribute upgrades, buff/buff effects. Prevent all enemy special cover change for 15 timer counts. Okay, 15 timer counts was covering was pretty good. Nullify attacks, melee tab action, strike arts. Special move arts. Okay, that's different. That's different. Normally doesn't do it to special move. That is different. That actually could be very annoying because the majority of characters, at least for what I run, they use strike-based special moves. So that's interesting. That's interesting. Okay, ultimate. Penetrate 70% of your opponent's damage guard. On hit, reduce your opponent's ki by 100. A lot of penetrating damage guard here. So he is defense type, I believe. So I don't know if that's going to contribute to him doing a ton of damage, but we'll see. We'll see. On activation, ultimate damage plus 30%. Damage guard penetration 70% again. Permanent. Penetrate endurance for 3 counts. On hit, ki minus 100. Blast armor, charge forward. Okay. Mark the main ability. After your second comeback, you recover 100% of your vanish. Because you get your... Okay, so there is something you get. You gain. You get your vanish back. Okay. Here's the thing, though. Okay, I know what this means now. Okay. I get it now. Destroy one card and draw ultimate arts next. Health plus 20%, ki plus 50, ally cup sub count minus 5. That's really good. That is really, really good. Destroy entire enemy hand. That's also very good. Because what you can do here, you could pop main. The sub count's down. Your sub count's down. So you might be able to switch. So what you can do is you can tackle immediately because they wouldn't be able to counter you, right? They don't have a hand anymore. You can just go tackle and start your combo. Like, they can't do anything. To me, that's actually kind of crazy. Also, if after second comeback, vanish gauge 100%. Requirement, 25 counts must elapsed. Starter ability, damage 280%. Oh, only 125% damage guard. Okay, I'm assuming this is a starter ability. So I'm assuming the damage guard and, like, all this other stuff, they probably made him, like, not as good per form. So, like, obviously, like they said, they make him stronger and stronger. I'm pretty sure this is like before he revives for the first time. So 125, okay, 125% damage guard. So he's not gonna have great defenses, that's for sure. Unique ability, recover 100% health using comeback up to 2 times. Get a permanent boost. Okay, blah blah blah. Same stuff as before. Moreover, when hit by enemy arts attack, you'll notify the damage received element disadvantage is reduced to enemy ki. Unique gauge works great with the sustained damage type unique gauge. Okay. On strike, blast starts, use activation, reset, or switch, or comeback. Draw 1 card. Ki plus 30, unique gauge plus 20%. That's pretty good. Nullify special cover changes for 5 counts. Only activates once though. On strike / blast starts, hit with full unique gauge. Activation, reset on switch or comeback. Draw special move arts next. Ki plus 40. When on the battlefield, an enemy uses a vanishing step, health plus 10%, enemy draw card. Okay, so when your opponent uses a vanish, you gain health, you heal a little bit, and then they just the enemy card on speed is down for 10 timer. That's kind of long. 10 timer counts is kind of long. That's gonna be kind of annoying, honestly. When hit by enemy arts, damage plus 20% for 20 counts. Nullify damage received element disadvantage for 5 counts. Activates once. Activations reset on switch or comeback. Enemy ki minus 5. Okay. When health is 30% or lower, enemy attacks ends. Cancel attribute downgrade. Enemy ki minus 30. Enemy ki minus 50%. A ki recovery minus 50% for 10 timer counts. When health reaches 0 2 times, come back 100% recovery. If health reaches 0 due to enemy self-destruct, this character will be defeated. Okay, that's good to know. That's really good to know because, like, I mean, there isn't any characters that do that. For all we know, there could be a character coming out soon that they do that for. I wonder who, but we'll see. Drop to 4 cards if the hand is 3 or fewer. Ki plus 100, damage guard plus 30%, special move art cost minus 5. Both are uncancelable. Special cover change has a special cover change against strike arts, compatible into special arts. Okay. Unique gauge again. When a unique gauge is full, get defensive power-ups such as a buff to damage guard and increase to the enemy's arts cost. Your damage output will also increase, meaning consuming unique gauge works great with the boost it gives you to special move arts. You start with a 40% charge. Okay, that's interesting. So like when you come into the battlefield, you just immediately have 40%. That's pretty good. I'm not sure if I don't think Kaioken Goku does that. So if it comes in with 40%, I would just imagine that if it's like Kaioken's, it probably charges. And if it comes in with 40%, obviously, it probably charges in 2 attacks. So you can hit twice and then it activates. That's pretty good. When unique gauge becomes full, Health plus 15%, Ki plus 30, damage plus 30%, damage guard plus 20%. Sub counts on switch -2, doesn't stack though. Effects resets on switch, cancel attribute downgrade, enemy strikes / blast arts cost plus 15 for 10 timer counts. Okay. The end of this. Charges when hit by enemy arts entirely on special move arts with unique gauge full. Let me go back for a second. That's the end of his kit here. I'm gonna look at the blue card for a second. There was something. I didn't really go through his kit too much, but there was one thing I did see that I'm not sure is here. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure it might be when he has the comeback. Or maybe, I don't know if it's the first comeback or the second comeback or both. I don't know. I'm almost positive. I'm not 100% sure. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm pretty sure he actually has a counter blue, like Super Saiyan 2 Gohan and Ultra Super Saiyan 2 Gohan and LF Nameku. It is not listed here. I saw that somewhere. When I glanced at the, I didn't watch the whole entire reveals and stuff because I was at school, but I glanced at it and I saw that. It might be when he comes back. I don't know, but they just don't have it listed here, so I'm kind of confused. Maybe they didn't decide to put all the, maybe the arts cards like change depending on what comeback he's done. Maybe that's why they just haven't listed it here. But I'm not 100% sure. But I'm pretty sure he has a counter blue, which is actually kind of ridiculous. But yeah, he seems like he's a good character. Is he a must summon? I don't think so. Not really. I don't think so. I think he will have is very good versatility. It's gonna be he'll be a good asset to any team, honestly, and he is a movies tag. But I don't think he's a must summon. But if you're intrigued on summoning and you have the pieces for it, I think it is very much easy for you to summon him. You're not gonna. He's definitely a very good unit, just on paper. You're definitely gonna get some value out of him. Just having 3 lives in general, just having 1 life. It's like, let's give an example. Like Saiyan Saga Vegeta. He's a good character, right? He's a good character. But without that revive, he loses all his value. Let's say he goes from like, he's like probably like top 6 in the top 10 list. He goes from there to like honorable mentions, maybe even worse, right? So just having extra lives is just ridiculous. Because not to mention, you could probably even run this on like a Frieza Saga team, and then just have KO guard on him too. So you got 4 lives. That's just crazy, bro. But yeah, he seems like he's pretty good. Let me know what you guys think of LF Metal Cooler and his kit. I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.